The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. The preliminary conference on Apollo Quiboloy's cases has begun. These are for Quiboloy's child and sexual abuse cases filed at the Quezon City Court. Quiboloy's lawyer, Attorney Israelito Torion, said his client was only able to join virtually.
He is trying to understand all the bad things that are happening to him. And this is indeed a season of tribulation against him. But soon, there will be a season of vindication likewise.
Torion said they will continue to appeal for Quiboloy's house arrest due to his medical condition. He also maintained that the embattled pastor is innocent despite various evidence against him.
As long as the sun rises in the east, we believe in his innocence.
Now, in other news, Lucky South 99 representative Cassandra Ong was transferred to the Correctional Institute for Women in Mandaluyong. Ong was previously cited in contempt in Congress for supposedly lying about her educational background. The Bureau of Corrections said Ong is currently in a separate detention facility since she is currently not facing any charges. Ong has been denying her ties with illegal pogo operations. Are you planning to apply for a U.S. visa soon? Well, heads up, because the U.S. Embassy in the Philippines has announced several changes in their visa services. And Joey Francisco has that report.
Starting September 28, 2024, Filipinos planning to visit America and need their visa processed would have to secure 2 appointment slots. The additional step in the process will be done here at the new Visa Application Center or VAC in Parcal Building, Parañaque City. The VAC will handle the embassy's photo capture and fingerprint scanning services after the applicants accomplish the forms in the online appointment website. Even the online system has been relaunched with more secure and user-friendly interface. One News was part of a media group that was assisted by embassy officials to walk through the new visa application process. The VAC shared the same restrictions and rules as those implemented at the U.S. Embassy in Manila.
All electronic equipment, including cell phones, the vapes, okay, the lighters, and what's that? iPads, laptops will not be allowed here in this security area. So this is also for the safety of all applicants.
The good news is the whole process inside the VAC would only take 10 minutes to finish. The VAC will offer appointment slots from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. weekdays and from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on weekends. The other step that applicants will have to book online is the interview schedule at the U.S. Embassy along Roas Boulevard. This is where embassy officials inspect all the submissions and where applicants answer questions about their planned trip to America. Many applicants dread this part of the process, but officials told reporters that the approval rate for non-immigrant visas at this embassy is about 80% and is much higher for immigrant visas.
Do's and don'ts for customers, be honest, be prepared.
The U.S. Embassy in Manila is considered the busiest consular branch in the region, processing more than 200,000 non-immigrant visas just last year, breaching the pre-pandemic figure of 200,000. Hence the need to improve the system.
This is one way that will make our consular operations a little bit more efficient, and we have the intent that because of more efficiencies, we'll be able to just further meet ever-growing consular demand here in the Philippines.
Despite the change in the visa process, the U.S. Embassy also announced that there will be no change in the cost of the visa application. Joey Francisco, we are One News.
We still have more stories after this break. Keep it here on One News. And now for the latest in the weather, the low pressure area within the country has now developed into a storm. Tropical Depression Julian was last spotted some 525 kilometers east of Itbayat, Batanes. Another cyclone has been spotted, but it is unlikely to enter the Philippine territory. For now, several areas in Luzon will experience scattered rains due to Julian. These include Ilocos Norte, Apayao, Batanes, Cagayan, including Babuyan Islands and Isabela. Metro Manila and the rest of the country may also expect rains due to localized thunderstorms. On to another story. The Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Act has been signed into law yesterday. Under this law, economic sabotage includes hoarding, smuggling, profiteering, and cartel operations involving agricultural products. It is a non-bailable offense, and convicts will face life imprisonment and a fine worth 5 times of the money involved in the crime. President Bongbong Marcos emphasized that agricultural economic sabotage is not just a threat to our economy, but also to our national security.
By eliminating smuggling, hoarding, profiteering, and other cartel activities, we are not only shielding our local producers, but also providing consumers with affordable agricultural and fishery products. This law is not just another policy. It is your battle cry.
An engineer from Oriental Mindoro has created a more affordable, lightweight palay cedar. At ang kanyang inspirasyon sa paggawa nito ay ang kanyang nanay. Para bigyan ng mukha ang balita, Mobile Journal, Amy Atienza.
Bilang isang agrikultural na bansa, mahalaga ang magkaroon ng mabisang paraan ng pagtatanim. Kaya ang isang engineer mula Oriental Mindoro, palatak palay cedar ang hatid sa Filipino farmers. Gamit lang ang stainless steel at 3D printer, nakalikha ang balikbayang engineer na si Delphine Cuevas Jr. ng palay cedar na swak at affordable pa. 2018 sinimula ni Delphine ang kanyang konsepto at ang naging inspirasyon niya sa palatak palay cedar ang nanay niyang mahilig magsaka.
She has a cornfield and kung nagbabakasyon ako dito ay, it's only like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So hindi ko nakikita yung bukid. Nung pag-uwi ko dito, yung inalagaan ko siya, yung corn, yung aking cedar na yun, wala na palang corn, puro palay na. No.
Gusto niya raw mapadali ang trabaho ng ating mga magsasaka, kaya sa halagang 50,400 pesos, nagawa niya ang improved palatak palay cedar. 17 kilos lang ang bigat ng aparato, kaya madaling hatak-hatakin. Nasa 40 kilos ng binhi rin ang nailalagay rito kada session, kaya hindi raw aksaya.
Nag-uubos tayo ng binhi, napakarami. So sana maraming makagamit pa ng ibang binhi, kaya lang sinasabog na nila doon. Isipin mo, 50 kilos, gagamit sila ng 120 kilos, 160 kilos.
Sa kasalukuyan, nakagawa na ng 65 units ng palatak palay cedar sina Delphine. Ang 8 ay personal nilang ginagamit at pinapahiram sa mga kakilala. Habang ang 20 nito, binili na raw ng kanilang local government unit sa Calapan, Oriental Mindoro na ipinamahagi sa local farmers. Suportado rin daw ito ng Department of Science and Technology Mimaropa dahil sa potensyal nito.
Unang-una, pag tinignan natin kasi yung equipment na o yung technology na ginawa ni Engineer Cueva, yung bang paggamit mo ng fossil fuel sa farming, talagang drastically may eliminate yon. Kasi nga, zero carbon emission siya. Kumbaga, pwedeng animal-driven, o kaya manual, tao ang maghihila. So,
tulad ni Delphine, huwag nating sayangin ang ating kaalaman upang makagawa ng pagbabagong makatutulong sa ating kapwa. Mobile Journal, Amy Atienza po, hatid ang muka ng balita.
And those are the top stories of the hour this Friday. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.